Good morning. It's been a little while since I posted a video, so I thought that I would do a little garden check-in today. Today's May 13th. It's starting to really warm up here. We're gonna have some days in the mid-80s over the weekend and into next week. So things are really starting to look good. Start here with the seedlings that we planted a few weeks ago. These are all starting to come up now. Gonna let them go for a little while longer until they're starting to outgrow these containers and then plant them out. Potatoes are really starting to come up too. This is very exciting. This one's not totally all come up yet, but the other two are looking great. Here are the herbs. I've been having trouble getting the cilantro and dill to do much. This is parsley, which is not doing great, but it hasn't died yet. Oregano looks good. I have a small little dill plant here, which, I don't know. It's still alive, but it hasn't gotten much bigger. Also, I think that there might be some basil starting to grow in here, so we'll see what sticks. Back here where it's not in focus, where the cilantro used to be, I actually planted some lavender seeds recently, so we'll see if anything comes up there. The thyme, rosemary, sage, and chives are all doing great. Also have my basil plant here, which is not doing too badly. Mint and the edible flowers, which are starting to bloom. Only the nasturtium for now, but hopefully we'll start to get some other colors in here soon. Over here are the shallots and garlic, which are starting to look really good. I mean, look at this shallot getting my shadow in it, but it's really looking like they're getting pretty big. Although I've been getting some scapes. There's one back there that I need to prune off, which I read means that they're probably not ready to go yet. We did get a lot of rain, so I imagine that they probably swelled up really fast, but maybe aren't quite ready to harvest yet. So I'm gonna keep an eye on these. Some of the leaves are starting to really, this garlic especially looks like it's getting a lot of, that one looks like it's starting to get a lot of brown leaves, so that one might actually be getting close to ready. I've been kind of just letting these go. And I think that they probably need at least another month or so before they'll really all be ready to harvest. But that's it for the garden down here. Let's go up top now and look at the bigger garden bed. Stop here quickly to take a look at the strawberries. Been getting a lot of little tiny strawberries on these plants. Not so much at this one, but this one we've gotten quite a few. I actually just harvested a couple yesterday, so there's none ready right now, but they're doing pretty good. I do think these pots are pretty small for getting a lot of strawberries, so I might do a tower next year to get even more, but these have been pretty successful. So here's the main vegetable garden. Peppers are still really not doing great. I'm trying to figure out what is happening with these peppers, because I'm pretty sure in California they should grow really well, and I never have good luck with peppers, so I must be doing something wrong. But I'm gonna leave these for now because I have the new ones down by the herb garden that I might put up here. This one seems to be doing okay, but they just don't seem to get any bigger, which is really, really weird. I've got my tomatoes. This is the one that I just put out the other day. This is the other heirloom that I put out a while ago, which is doing pretty well. It's growing. No flowers on it yet. This one back here, if I can get through this tomato cage, that is a Roma tomato that I bought from Home Depot, and it's doing really well. I had to prune it way back actually because I wasn't paying as much attention to it as I should have been during the rain, and it started to really get a little out of control. But it's got a lot of flowers coming in on it, and since it's going to be over 80 today, I'm going to put some shade cloth over the tomatoes, probably around lunchtime, because it's not too hot out here yet. But I really do want to make sure that I keep the soil and these tomato plants cool so that I don't get blossom drop, which is what happened to me last year. I'd like to actually get some tomatoes off this plant, hopefully, or off of all of these plants. Moving over here, here are the cucumbers. Doing okay. They've got some flowers coming in on them. The leaves have been getting pretty yellow, which isn't ideal, but I'm hoping that they'll come back now that it's warming up again. Up here we've got, these are radishes. There's for some reason some wood shavings in here. Get those out of there. But these are radishes. They should be ready in a couple of weeks, I think. These are beets, which are starting to sprout up. Behind them are parsnips and carrots over here, which they're starting to slowly come up. I have this chicken wire just sort of thrown over the top of them right now to try to discourage critters from digging things up in here. I feel like the carrots and parsnips are still pretty small, and I just don't want anyone kicking them up. But I did get some smaller cages that I can actually stake in here, because I've been noticing that this chicken wire gets bumped and it kind of mixes up the soil back there, and it's kind of messing with some of the carrots and parsnip seedlings, which is not ideal. And also it's covering the fennel, which is starting to get a little tall now, so I don't really want it to impact that, which those are supposed to come today, so I'll be doing that later. Fennel's looking good, which is great. And then we've got beans. These are bush beans, which these are looking good. They're very green and looking promising. Same with the purple pole beans, starting to climb up there. Even this is the one that survived all the hail way back in January, or February, I think. And it's not growing in a whole lot, but it's not dying either, so hopefully they'll do all right. And then finally back here is our pumpkin. It seems happy in its new little home back here. So hopefully it'll keep growing. It was supposed to be in at least a 5-gallon pot, and I believe this is a 12-gallon pot, so it should be okay in here. So yeah, that is the update on the garden for now. I also have, at some point I'm going to make a video about the orchard back here, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll get that done in the next few weeks. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.